Hey y'all. Okay, this is the third time of me trying to do this. I just spent an hour and a half trying to redo what I did last night and I lost it. So this is just going to be a quick recap just so you can see what last night was like I was just sort of doing crafts and I brought you along so you could see what I was doing. And it ended up being 2 hours and 45 minutes, but the whole video was washed out. I actually got it uploaded to YouTube and didn't realize that the lighting was way off and it was just totally a washout. So I'm going to delete that one. The one that I just spent an hour and a half on shut off totally on my phone. So I'm going to try this again real quick, but it's not going to be the step-by-step. This is what we've been working on, because in the first video I showed what I did last night, which I don't even know if I can find them right now, and that was the earrings, and the earrings are gone now. There they are. I did these on the video last night. And I did that with an open back bezel. It was just the metal frame, and I used washi tape. And I absolutely love the way they turned out. I also put the gold leaf on the back. So I was going to show you how I did it. So I took these open back bezels with washi tape, and we created those, which these are just as stunning as the first pair. Now, I was also showing you how you could freeform, which I have done before. And y'all know that I don't use any resin tape when I do this. I always use a silicone mold. Well, I just decided I had some gold flakes left, so I decided just to plop some resin down, and like I've showed you before, cutting the jump rings in half, and they are on other videos of mine. I believe the floating heart is one, and then let me get this down here. And then there's another one, I'm trying to remember what it is. And I can't remember right now. And what I'm doing right now is just getting the excess resin where the jump ring goes, so I can put the jump ring. And these are pretty basic, simple, but they're freeform, and they're just made out of UV resin with no mold. Just pouring the resin on a back of a silicone mold, cutting a jump ring in half, attaching the jump ring to it by using UV resin and curing it. You're open to whatever your imagination will allow you to do when it comes to resin and UV resin. If you've got a good UV resin, it's a wonderful thing to work with, but there's a lot of bad UV resins out there. And I spent, oh my goodness, I started with UV resin years ago when I was doing clay, And I had almost convinced myself even back then that I didn't want to touch it again, that I didn't have anything good to say about UV resin. It stayed sticky, it turned stuff yellow, it had a bad odor, it was not easy to work with. All these different UV resins, and I tried them all. I mean, I tried the off-brands from Michaels. I tried the top company brands that everybody gives rave reviews on. And it made me think that I was just doing something wrong. Well, I wasn't doing anything wrong. I just had the wrong UV resin. I have done more fun stuff with UV resin since I got Lightwish than all the years that I've used all this other. And I will continue to do so. Okay, now I did these, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to finish these off. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to say hello. My name is Beth. For all of y'all that have never been here before, welcome. I'm glad to see you here. For my subscribers, or those that have been here many times before, welcome back and thank you. I do appreciate each and every one of you. I just lost that. I don't know if that's the gold one or the silver one that I lost earlier. That's the silver one I lost earlier. Oh, good gracious. Okay. I'm not going to be able to hold these up to the... It's just too difficult trying to do this as tiny as they are. This is just to show you how simple it is to make a pair of earrings. Oh, good gracious. Well, it's simple if you can hold on to this stuff. And yes, you can probably hear it in my voice. I am getting somewhat frustrated now because I've been trying to do this all day long. I'll be glad when I can get back into my garage, downstairs. Being upstairs has its challenges for sure. Okay. So you have this one. And the neat thing about these is that, yeah, I formed those. Those are not from a mold. They're not from, you know, so they're definitely unique. And that's what I like. I am not one of these cookie cutter sort of style. I much prefer having something that's one of a kind, unique, different. But there's a lot of people that, you know, aren't, and that's okay too. That's just your personal preference. And everybody needs to do them. That's for sure. Don't ever let anybody tell you not to be you. And that's as simple as that is right there. And these right here are pretty simple too. Now I've only got one jump ring out here. There's that one. Oh, I wish I could find that other jump ring. I don't know. I don't see it anywhere on the floor. Oh, I think I just found it. Okay, I did. I just found it. So we can finish it. And we can turn these into earrings. And I am so sorry that y'all are not going to be able to see me do this. But I've tried twice. And so I guess I'm just going to have to maybe tomorrow try again with a video showing you just this right here. But you have those, and then of course you have those, and they're all free-formed. These are open back bezel. Those are nothing. That's just putting it on this right here and just dropping it. And they're just clear. But they're quite pretty. Simple. I do also want to go over this once again. I feel like I'm repeating myself so many times, but I think it's very important. Because I want to get some input of upcoming videos. And I found these. And so this is stuff that I did in clay. Now, this was part of my Heartbreak collection. This is a piece that I didn't finish. Every other piece sold. And I don't know if you can tell it on camera, but you can definitely tell in person. This looks like leather. It looks like suede. It feels like leather. It feels like suede. This is clay. This right here, that is clay. It does move. It's supposed to represent thread. I did put each piece in and put it in there. That is ink that I used to grunge it up some. The Heartbreak collection, of course, was all about broken hearts. I split this heart. It's been repaired, but there's a teardrop going down the center. Sadly, the Heartbreak collection was a very popular collection, and pieces didn't stay. They sold very quickly. I guess it's because people can really relate to that. I love doing stuff like this, so if this is something you would like me to do a video on, let me know. Put down in the comments Heartbreak, and if I get enough people that are wanting it, then I'll do a video. This is not hard. It may look hard, but this is not hard to do at all. Also, I found these. I have not finished from last year. I have quite a bit of stuff that I have not finished from last year in clay. These are just basic clay cutters. And I'm going to set these down. Those are clay cutters. And then silk screen. Same thing with these. Just white with the red acrylic paint with the silk screen. Same thing with these. These are just clay cutters. Then of course you would put jump rings to attach to make earrings. And this was just a solid heart, and I took another cutter and cut the heart to make it different, which you can manipulate cutters and make them into several different type cutters. Now if this is something you would like to see, in the comments below put cutters, and I can definitely do a video on this for clay also. Now if you would like for me to do more freeform UV resin jewelry, down in the comments below put freeform, and I will know that that is something that y'all are interested in. And now there is one piece that I want to do. I don't know if we're going to get this finished or not, but we're gonna get as much of it as we can done, because I have these and I want to know how this works. I also want to show you, before I get into this, nail art. Now I did the 7 molds that I had last night, the little tiny nail art molds. Now Zion got a hold of one of them, chewed it up, the seashell one, but it's those. It's the little tiny nail art molds. Now this one is a pain in the rear, right here. The mold is not deep at all, and I got very few of them, and we're not going to go over all this, but this is some of the frames that I got, and I got some whole frames out of it. Some of them did not come out at all. The musical notes, which you can see in here, they're wonderful. They came out really easy. Of course, the letters, I love the letters. You saw those in the last video I did where I put love. And there are some roses in here. There's some flowers in here. There is some seashells and some fish. And the key to this is not just using straight up UV resin. That's what I was trying, and it didn't work real well. Now, to make your nail gel go further, if you use a little bit of nail gel and mix it in with UV resin, it goes a lot further, and it works just as good. The problem with just using straight up UV resin, it's not thick enough. It does not hold to it well enough for you to take and get the excess off the top. And I did show you all this in the last 2 videos too, but this is as much as we're going to go over here. If you want more info on doing the nail art mini molds, let me know, and I can do a video just for that. Okay. But right now, we're going to do this because I've been wanting to do this. I don't know if it's going to work. I want to see if it's going to work. And I want us to do it together. So, I have these powders. Oh, I finally got coffee beans, y'all. Let me show you. I was excited. Walmart, $5.99. Really nice looking coffee beans. And yes, we're going to be doing some coffee bean jewelry, because these coffee beans are wonderful. They are pretty, pretty coffee beans. And, you know, you could just do this and pour some resin and make a pair of earrings. Coffee bean earrings. I'd wear them. I love coffee. So, yeah, we're going to be doing that too. We're going to be doing coffee bean necklaces, coffee bean earrings, yeah, whole bunch of different coffee bean jewelry. Oh, that smells so good. Okay, let me get the... And for all of y'all that want to know, it was $5.99 at Walmart. Cheaper than Amazon. Okay, I have these. I have a lot of... They come in liquid, and they come in powder. And let me show you what it does. Just want you to see this. If that's a liquid one. Okay. Let's get another powder one. Now see, that looks green, but it came out orange. Okay. We're going to try this. I have no idea. I don't know. The color's not changing, is it? But it's supposed to change. It changes with water. That's just a goop up mess. So now we know. The color does not change. So let's try this. Let's see if it's mixable with resin at all. Let's see if I can mix it. Okay, now that's not mixing good. I'm going to take some alcohol. Because alcohol will break down mica powder. I don't know if y'all know this or not. If you get mica powder, especially your neon pigment powders, sometimes you have to add alcohol to them before you add them to your resin to help break them down. So if you have micas that are grainy, when you mix them with your resin, try mixing a little bit of alcohol. It's not going to hurt your resin. Try mixing them with a little bit of alcohol to break those micas, the powders, down. And you'll find out that you'll get a whole lot smoother blend. I'm not adding much. In fact, I want to add, there we go. I should have done it before I added it to the resin. But I want to see if it's going to help break it down some in the resin. I don't think it is. It still looks grainy to me. Okay. So that's a no-go that way. But we're not finished here. See? That's the color it's supposed to be, y'all. So, we're going to do this. We're going to dry this off. Okay. We're going to try this again. Now, this is supposed to be green, but it comes out looking orange. See that? Okay. This is supposed to be scarlet. It pretty much comes out the same color that it's supposed to look like. Okay. But now we're going to add some alcohol. Look at there, y'all. See how that color changed with that alcohol? It didn't change with the resin, but it definitely changed with the alcohol. Wow. Okay. I'm still adding a little bit of alcohol to it to get these pigments broke up, the powder broke up some, before I add some UV resin to this. And I'm going to put it in here to try to, I don't know if that's going to work. Use my squeegee, y'all. Oh, it's mostly on the brush. I'm going to just pour that straight in there this time. Okay. Okay. That's the green. This is supposed to be the scarlet. Okay. This is wild right here. Now let's add some UV resin. Just mix it up. Oh, wow. Yes, I'm just playing. Okay, we're going to mix the grain. Oh, see, it's not staying. It's pulling away from the mold. You see that? Okay, still pulling away from the mold. So you can't use it for that purpose. Okay, let's see if you can use it. Let's see if you can use it this way. Nope. It's pulling. Now this has got resin in it. But I'm not willing to give up quite yet. It is leaking around the edge too. You see that? Because it's pulling. It's pulling toward the edge. And it is leaking around the edge. Huh. Okay, I'm still playing, y'all. Okay, I don't know what's going to happen. But we're going to try this, and then we're going to pop it really quickly. Oh my. Can y'all see what it looks like up underneath the UV light? Can you see that? It looks orange and pink and blue. Oh, that's wild. Oh wow. Okay. Oh, this is fun. I enjoy this kind of stuff. Let's put a little bit more of that up here. I like the blue, but we will put a little bit of brown. We'll spot it. Okay. And then more resin. And I am going to clean that off because I don't want that on the sides. Okay, let's try this too. Let's see what alcohol does. I just want to see if it changed. Oh, wow, it does. Are y'all looking at that? Are y'all seeing what it does to the colors? Okay, I gotta do it. I gotta try the sinker white. I don't even know if we've got any up here. I do have. I just have to see. I may ruin it, but that's okay. Just a drop. Oh wow, look at what it's doing. It's definitely moving. Oh wow, that's wild. Okay, I'm gonna nuke it. No, it's not nuking. Yeah, we're going to put the UV lamp on it. Can y'all see the color of that? It looks nothing like that when it's not up underneath the lamp. Let's see if it's done enough. Probably still sticky, but okay, can y'all see that? Okay, and I got another idea now. I really like that blue. And it wasn't even supposed to be blue. It was supposed to be a green, right? Now you don't see it at all. You don't see it at all right now. Where did it go? Where did the yellow go? Oh, Lord, that's way too much. I don't want that much on there. Well, it's not showing up anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter, right? But I'm afraid it is going to show up on there when I put the resin on there. Wow. That's wild right there. I'm wondering if I put this over the top of it being holographic. I probably have it too domed. Let me look. Oh yeah, it will go over the edge if I do that. Okay. Let's cure this and see what happens. And then after that, I think we're gonna call this a video. I know it's not as long as the others, but I don't want to take a chance of losing this one too. 3 strikes you're up. This is my 3rd video in less than 12 hours. So if this turns out, then I will say it's been successful. I got to use this stuff, which is really cool. I like the effects of it. Y'all got to see the earrings with the washi tape, and you got to see what I did with the mini nail art molds. And we'll see if we can't get that cleaned up. That's just an open back bezel. I got a bunch of them out here. Well, you saw what I did. And this is the fun part of resin right here. Just trying new things, seeing what happens. This may not be enough. I'm going to try it real quick. Is it sticky? Oh yeah, it needs a little bit more. And I'm not going to turn you off, because that's what happened last time. I turned y'all off, and it ended the video, and then when I went to look for the video, it was gone. So we're gonna just stay here and we're gonna watch this thing cure together. And that way I know the video will be safe. Y'all have a fast forward button. Feel free to use it. Fast forward through this part. I understand completely. I sort of wanted to try those though. And I wanted to put that in the center. Or those in the center. Or half and half. Oh, we gotta try that. I'm moving this over here because I want to try this. And that way it can stay on there. Okay, these are some resin earrings that I did. Pour some resin in there. I'm holding it down. I'm trying to do this in a hurry, and normally I wouldn't do it this fast. So I'm sort of holding it down on the silicone. And I'm only going to do one of these earrings, but there is two of them. I don't know where the other one is. It's somewhere in this mess on the table. Ooh, honey, this smells good. What is that? Then just warm something up.
That's a cabbage, and then I poured got some spinach and put some sort of vinaigrette.
Ah, okay.
Dressing that we had in there.
Okay, let's try this. I just want to pour a little bit. Over here. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I'm going to pour a little bit over here. Okay. And then I want to pour some of this. Over here. I'm going to pour some more resin very slowly. And I'm just doing this so y'all can see how you can change a pair of earrings up really, really easily. And make them look totally different. And you know what? I think I'm going to take if I can get it. Come on. And then we're going to take a little bit right on this part. And we're going to get one of those. I hope I got that turned the right way. Something tells me I got it backwards. Oh well. Yeah, something tells me that's backwards. And then let's see. Let's see if I can spell it out. Let's see if I've got enough letters. I may not be able to do that, but we'll see. Okay. Here's the U. Okay, is there an S? I see a C. I see an I. Oh, that would just be wonderful if there was an S. There's I. I don't see an S though. I lost so many of the letters. But I'm still looking. If nothing else, as well. I see a Z. I'm moving this stuff around, y'all. Ooh, it's popping up on me though. see an S anywhere. That would have just been so cool, right? Have exactly what you needed for being spontaneous. Oh, looky here. I found an S. It's backwards. I did it on right side. But look at there. We got music. Sweet, sweet music. There's music everywhere. Oh, that's a song, right? Yes, now it's in my head. Oh, this M went on just fine. Now it's giving me problems. Look at there. I mean, this is cool. That is so cool. I'm going to put a few more notes. In here. I don't want them floating around, but it is what it is. That looks out of place to me now. There you go. That's definitely one of a kind piece. Let's cure that and we will look at this. Oop, it fell off. Oh, it's not cured on the back. Ooh, it's sticky in the back. I'm going to wipe it off. Getting the extra off of there. See, I just wiped it off. We're going to stick it up underneath here. We don't need that there. Get that out of the way. I'll do a little bit of cleanup while I'm waiting. That was the coffee beans that just spilt. Makes me want to get a cup of coffee now, though. Oh, and if y'all want to know what those spray things were, it's called Ken Oliver Color Burst. I don't know if they still make those or not. I've had them for a long, long time. I have used them on clay, and they work really well with clay. A total different effect, though. Are y'all getting more snow? We were under a winter weather advisory. I don't think it did anything else, though. They were saying we were supposed to get some ice and another inch of snow, but I don't think it did anything. Of course, I haven't looked outside lately, but I've been in here for the last 3 hours trying to do a video. Okay, it turned off. Let's see. I need to do the back. Do y'all want to stay with me when I do the back so you can see the finished? I know we need to put some more on there to cover that, so let's just go ahead and do that while we're doing this one. Probably gonna have to re-drill that hole. Okay. Remember, y'all, feel free to use that fast forward button, but I'm not going to turn it off because I don't want to lose this video. Let me talk to you about the Facebook group while we're waiting. We have a Facebook group. It's called Southern Lady Artistic Creators. I think right now we have about 163, I think, is what we have. It's hard for me to keep up with that. It's a fairly small group right now. but it's actually a really good group. We do have fun over there. We do like a Temu Tuesday, where if you find good finds on Temu or Amazon or, you know, any other place that you can put the link on Tuesdays there to share for everybody else. And then we have a Friday video where if you make videos of your stuff that you make, you can post that on Fridays. And then on Thursday we have a Throwback Thursday, where the older stuff that you've made, you can post it there. And oh, I don't know, we're adding new stuff all the time, and everybody's real good about posting stuff that they make. And if you've got a question, you post it in there, and somebody's got the answer to it. And everybody's real good about helping each other out. So if you've not joined our Facebook group, I would love to have you over there. There are 3 questions you've got to answer. They're silly questions, but that's Facebook group rules. You got to have them. And so it's basically, how did you find out about us, which would be YouTube, and what kind of craft, if any, do you do? Have you read the group rules? And do you agree to the group rules? That's it. And you'll automatically be joined up, approved, if you answer those. If you don't answer those for some reason, they kick it back over to me, and I have an hour to get in touch with you to tell you to please answer those. And if I don't see it within an hour, then Facebook's AI thing pops in and takes over and denies you. I hope that has not happened to anybody. If it has, please know that it was not me that did that silly thing. It's Facebook. And if that has ever happened to you, just come back on and answer the questions, or, you know, send me an IM through Facebook and let me know. But we would love to see all of you over there. And I still have the goal of reaching 200, no, 2,000 subscribers by February the 14th. It's very doable. I think it's very possible. And all it takes is for each and every one of you that have not hit that subscribe button to do so. I get the views. And so I know there's a lot of y'all that do watch my videos on a regular basis, but has never subscribed. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. So if you're one of them, please just hit that subscribe button for me. I would really, really appreciate it. And we're just waiting. And I'm cleaning while we're waiting. And I'll be glad to get back down there and do some resin, epoxy resin. I've got a lot of really cool ideas for epoxy resin. But I have to say, I have thoroughly enjoyed experimenting around with UV resin. I really, really enjoy working with Lightwish. Okay, I think I've got everything cleaned. Oh. So let's see. Oh, cool. Okay, let's see if there's a little bit of cleanup to do. 45-degree angle, right next to the metal. You can see that 45-degree angle. Right next to the metal. Okay, good enough. Do you see the colors in that? That is incredible. That is very, very pretty. I need to clean it up. It's got... But yeah, that's for being a, you know, just a spontaneous, let's throw this in here, let's throw that in there. That is just really, really cool. This right here. Does that need to be cleaned up? Yeah, that needs to be cleaned up a little bit too. But you took, you know, an earring and made it into something different. And that's what I wanted to show y'all that you could do. And I also showed you how you could use the letters from the nail art. So let's line all this up. I'm going to get a paper towel so it's all white so you can see it. I'm going to take these gloves off, y'all. And we're going to line all this stuff up. Yes, I know, I'm using a paper towel. So you can see all this was made with UV resin. Having fun. And every one of y'all can do this without any kind of problem whatsoever. It is not hard. These are really pretty. I like those. And those would probably show up better on black, but and I hope y'all can see those. That is just really cool right there. Hope y'all can see that. And I love the colors. The light has to shine just right, but that blue is just popping in there. And then of course these two are just lovely right here. Now they do have an Asian flair, and that's probably why I like them so much. But yes, I love these. And these two. These are simple but elegant and so easy to do, y'all. Alrighty. I hope you saw something that you enjoyed. Thank you for sticking with me. Do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. Or thumbs up button that way. And I plan on seeing you again tomorrow. Alrighty. Bye-bye.